Hello my good friends, so back here again with some Bloons Tower Defense battles, and basically I want to go over two things really fast. First of all, my throat's kind of messed up, so I'm getting sick I think, so if I start getting all raspy and stuff, I'm sorry. Second of all, I'm trying out this new video capturing software, so let me know how it looks, if it looks cleaner. The only real problem with it is that I can't actually cut off this Super John Bombo achievements and stuff part. So if that stuff bothers you guys, let me know now before I keep recording in this, but I think it's going to be a little bit higher quality, so if you guys want me to keep this up, let me know. I'd definitely like to hear any information and stuff in the comments. It's kind of a repeat of what I talked about in the daily challenge if you did watch that a little bit earlier tonight. So what's going on, we're finding a match, and basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over a full Dartling gun game. So I wanted to go only Dartling guns and see how good we can do. I don't know, I wouldn't really say that's like the best strategy ever by any means, but let's try it out. We're just going to do Dartling guns and then random stuff. It doesn't really matter what else we get, only Dartling guns. And you are going to confirm. So we're playing on cards today, and cards is one of the harder maps, especially for Dartling guns, because there's really no long straightaways that you can just get lots and lots of popping power with. Now the one thing with going full Dartling guns that really hinders their strategy is basically you need to get a lot of upgrades for it to make them effective. They are very effective if you get enough upgrades, but trying to manage your economy and getting Dartling gun upgrades at the same time, it's just kind of tough. So here we go, get my Dartling gun up as fast as possible. I think this is probably one of the most reasonable spots right here. Get it up as fast as possible, and look how inaccurate it is just to start off here. Now I'm actually not even going to upgrade this yet. I'm not even going to care about how accurate it is because I'm just going for massive amounts of popping power. The first thing I want to do is actually start sending out a lot of balloons of my enemy, and then I'm going to actually get the 0-1 upgrade first. And I'm going to get the 0-1 upgrade because that's just going to be lots and lots of popping power. So bam, shazam, we got some good upgraded. We got some solid popping power here, but that's just not enough. It's just not enough yet, so we're going to have to get some more upgrades. With him sending all these red balloons at me, some of them are probably going to get through. Now I'm going to get my 0-1 upgrade first. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Or my 1-0 upgrade, so I have a 1-1 Dartling gun right now, and if you notice, we have to stop sending out economy to try and save up for some other stuff. So by level 4, we're actually going to need to get a 2-1 Dartling gun, or else we're going to lose massive amounts of lives. So if you notice, my economy is actually exactly not very good at all. Now, I'm not trying to exactly win games here, so just kind of keep that in mind a little bit. The point of the game, the point of this is just to kind of have a little bit of fun. This is not a good strategy. Don't try it. I don't recommend doing it. You'll probably win some games, sure, versus the nubcakes, but versus most people, you'll probably lose quite a bit, and it probably won't be fun at all. So now we're already at round 4, and I'm not really noticing too many weaknesses, except I could probably send out some pinks versus this guy and actually do some solid damage. So let's send out some pinks versus this guy, do a little bit of damage. He's probably going to get an upgraded tower soon. That's okay, we're actually doing reasonably well here, and I will still get some more economy balloons. So now I actually am doing some damage to him, which is kind of nice. He's going to have to get some upgrades pretty darn soon. And this guy is sending out lots and lots of blues versus me, which my Dartling gun right now can actually handle. But greens, probably not. So, he's actually stopped sending out balloons, and now we want the Dartling gun. So that's going to help him out in defending versus all these balloons. But at the same time, I kind of don't have that much economy. He has a lot more economy than me, so even though he's hurting right now, he's definitely doing better than I am. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get another Dartling gun. I'm going to just set him right next to this guy. So now I have 2 solid Dartling guns. I can't really beat this guy with anything right now, but I'm just going to stick with what economy I have, actually. So 2 Dartling guns right now, and I'm actually going to save up for a laser cannon. That's basically the plan here. Depending on if he sends some leads at me or something like that, I want to get a laser cannon. I feel like if I get a laser cannon early enough, I'll actually be able to do fairly well. And also I have to think about some sort of rush that I can possibly win against him with. So now he's down to 39 lives, so I can actually do some sort of solid rush and probably end up beating him. Maybe. We'll see. Can't really tell the future, but right now, we could send out a pretty solid rush, especially some regrow blacks or something like that. Probably do some good solid damage to him, or maybe even just, no, not anymore. Now he's got that 2 regrow rank, so now we cannot do pretty much anything to him until probably level 11 or 12 or something like that. But also, I'm noticing that he might have a camo weakness. So that's another thing we can actually look at, camo weaknesses on his side. Also, I can look on my side at my Dartling guns. I do have quite a few weaknesses. Regrow yellows and stuff like that can probably actually beat me. Dartling guns are not that great versus grouped balloons, especially regrow grouped balloons. So that's just another thing that's a heads up. Especially when I'm going so little economy on one of these shorter levels, definitely going to have a hard time. If I really need to, I would just sell this lower Dartling gun. This one's worth $1,200, and I could actually sell that and buy the laser cannon really fast. So that's my like last ditch effort type of thing. But also that leaves me a little bit weak versus leads and stuff, so I have to be very careful. I could try sending out some rushes versus him, but I'm just going to save my money. I'd rather go for the survive strategy at the moment. Dartling guns, as soon as you get some solidly upgraded Dartling guns, you're not going to have too many problems. So you notice we're popping most of these balloons. If he sends out some, I'm actually going to get this upgrade first. We get this Ballontonium upgrade, and now he doesn't have very much camo balloon popping power. So instead of actually getting my laser cannon, I'm just going to rush him with some camo regrows. So regrow camos, and we will win the game. Hopefully. He does not have enough popping power, even with that Dartling gun like that. And looks like the game froze on us or something. There we go. So just rush him with a bunch of random stuff here. I don't even know what the heck I clicked. I just clicked a bunch of random stuff here. And we should actually win the game with that. So luckily that guy did not understand exactly what to build for camo detection. Not enough camo detection for one Dartling gun. Just remember that, guys. Now, I didn't win because I had a solid defense. I won because I had a better offense. And I think having a better offense is one of the key things to this game that a lot of people misunderstand. They think it's Bloons Tower Defense, so you gotta defend the entire time. Not true, you can attack. In fact, they should maybe even call this Bloons Tower Attack battles. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool to me. BTD attack, or BTA battles. That sounds pretty cool, I like that. BTA, they should rename this. Anyways, we're just going to go with Dartling guns and then a bunch of random crap that we don't really care about, all this stuff. And confirm. We actually confirmed it like the exact same time. So we're going to go only Dartling guns again. And what's the best spot for Dartling guns in this map? Kind of up to you. It really doesn't matter too much. But I'd actually like to keep it more towards the top of the map. Because it seems like you get a little bit better range of where you can actually attack. Now, if balloons start overwhelming you over here, they can get in your way before you can attack these ending balloons. So, well, no, I'm sorry. At the top over here or the bottom down here. So I'm actually going to build some bottom Dartling guns right here. And this guy is just going to pop all of these balloons over yonder. And now if all these balloons start coming out over here, I can aim those first. And this is kind of just like a last-ditch effort type of thing to attack the balloons going over here. So that's what I think. But I think for the most part, you just want to start aiming like right over here. Once he starts sending out balloons as well, because then you can just kind of like pop through all the balloons. So now I'm just sending lots of balloons versus this guy. He's not sending anything versus me, so that's good news for us. We can get quite a bit of economy because of that. And I actually am going to get a 0-1 upgrade first for my Dartling gun. That's the first thing you want to do. Accuracy, it's okay. It's nice to have accuracy. Everybody thinks that is super duper unbelievably important. And a little bit later, it probably will be. But right now, if you notice, I'm actually hitting most of these balloons and actually popping most of them with most of the darts. If you just kind of aim in a general direction, for the most part, he'll hit all those balloons. So in fact, because we have the money, let's just get the upgrade. Now it pops through 3 darts, or 3 balloons per dart. So we basically tripled our popping power with that one Dartling gun upgrade. So that's definitely worth $600, or pay for 3 more $950 Dartling guns. It makes sense, right? So now we're going to start sending out blue balloons and stuff like that. He cannot kill me with too much right now. If he did start sending out some blue balloons, we'd have to get some upgrades. But pinks? Nuh-uh. Pinks are not going to do nothing versus me, I don't think. Now they will do a little bit of damage here, but honestly, it's not enough to actually make me get worried. So, you know, I'm not even getting my upgrades yet, and I'm actually going to get more economy. Gotta keep that in mind. Get more economy. I should have been getting that the entire time. I was getting a little bit worried. If you're noticing, these pinks are not getting through very well. You know, I still have more than 100 lives. As long as I'm above probably 50, I'll be okay. And I will start getting my upgrades pretty darn soon. I think as soon as I get like 400 or so economy, 450 maybe, then I'm going to start saving up for some more Dartling gun upgrades. So keep sending out these blue balloons. 450 I think is a solid number. So let's just do that. We still have more than 100 lives, like I said. The pink balloons, he's kind of getting less economy than he should by sending out those pink balloons. So I know I'm definitely heading economy. And in fact, I'm going to keep going with this economy because level 6 is the first time that they can actually do any possible damage to me. And I can actually get a 2-1 Dartling gun, which is the way you want to go. 2-1 Dartling guns are very good in this game. But obviously, it's not going to help in the very late game. So, you know, once you get to level 12 and stuff, these guys are going to do nothing. So don't rely on them totally. So now we're actually doing really good. We got about a 500 economy. Let's just get 500 just because we can. He's not sending out any balloon versus me, which definitely is important. I'm probably going to have to get at least 1 more Dartling gun. As far as his defense goes, he really has a reasonable defense, so I should not be able to kill him with anything. You know, that cannon's going to stop any sort of big group of balloons, and those attack shooters are going to stop any sort of big, strong balloons. So he's definitely got a pretty decent defense going for him. Even regrow balloons and all that, not going to do anything. So basically what I'm thinking about doing is if he's going to send out a big rush versus me, I'm going to have to build a Dartling gun. Another one. And if he does not send out a big rush versus me, I'm just going to chill here and maybe save up for a laser cannon right away. As soon as you get a laser cannon, you're not impossible to beat, but you're definitely going to be good for a very, very long time. But group balloons, like I said, are my weakness. So if he started sending out balloons for me, I'd have to get at least maybe 1, maybe 2 more Dartling guns and upgrade them very, very fast. And also, that is kind of hard to do because it means while you're building those Dartling guns, your other Dartling gun is not doing the possible damage that it could. So also on level 10, leads could come. So I'm going to just wait a little bit on getting my upgrade for this Dartling gun, getting a laser cannon, because if he does start sending out some lead balloons versus me right away, I will actually get overrun by the lead balloons. But I think it's about laser cannon time. Now I have the $7,000, so this, and I will get this upgrade right away as well. There we go. Now we have the laser cannon and the lead popping power upgrade, and now you should notice he doesn't have a lot of camo popping power. So we could just camo regrow the crap out of him and actually own him on probably the next level here. I'll get just a little bit more monies, just a little bit. And now he's trying to send out some pinks versus me, which I really don't understand very much at all. And I'll just wait till the end of this level, and then we'll start rushing him with some stuff. So we're going to upgrade, we're just going to send out a couple of these camo regrow balloons, and in fact, I'm pretty darn sure that they will overwhelm his boat right there. He will probably regrow them into more balloons and more and more and more, and I will probably lose all of his lives from just those few balloons right there. And if not, we'll send out, oh, there we go. So we were actually victorious with that. He did not have enough camo detection. Again, we won because of an awesome attack, less so because of an awesome defense. So let's wait here and go again. So as far as Dartling gun upgrades go, I like to get the laser cannon first, and then as a secondary Dartling gun, I like to get the Hydra rockets. It depends on the level quite a bit, and it also depends on if you're only going Dartling guns. If you're only going, see, like this guy is probably going to beat us because there's, first of all, no good spots for a Dartling gun on this map. Second of all, he's got quite a bit of battle score, so he actually has some pretty solid experience right now. So Dartling gun and then a bunch of random towers confirm our selection here. This is on Yin Yang. Kyle Franks. We got Kyle Franks, and he's got like he's like a RoboCop monkey. That's what it looks like to me. And anyways, we're actually gonna build Dartling guns right down here. So you could put them up here, you could put them down here, you could put them really wherever you want, but I feel like, oops, I always go on the wrong side of the map. What is wrong with me? So here we are, we're going to build it right over here, because I feel like this is a reasonable spot to keep shooting the balloons, and then if we need to, we can just go shoot right over there. And of course we're going to get lots and lots of balloons sent as my enemy right away, hopefully. It is a little bit laggy, so there is the question of, are Dartling guns laggy? Yeah, they are a little bit laggy, I know. What are you going to do? You really can't do very much with that. It isn't as laggy as some people have been saying, and this guy's not sending out any balloons versus me right now. I think he's just a little bit worried on him losing too many lives by, so he wanted the 3-0 boomerang first. So now he's probably going to start sending out some balloons versus me, at least if he was smart he would be, because all I have is a freaking 0-0 Dartling gun right now. And I'm going to actually have to be very, very careful with what I do here, because I don't want him just to overwhelm me by going too much economy. I could easily go too much economy with Dartling guns, especially without any farms or anything to go back and sell. He can overwhelm me kind of fairly easily, especially on level 4 or something, get a bunch of blues sent at me, and I could not be able to upgrade them all. So this guy's going with farms and stuff like that, so I'm doubting he's going to send a lot of economy balloons versus me, which is definitely good news for me. Not a lot of attacks are definitely what I want to see. And in fact, let's get a couple upgrades for this guy. So let's get a 0-1 upgrade, and we're going to pop through with quite a few of these balloons. Of course, not all of them. Or, I mean, yeah, maybe all of them, I guess. He started sending out some group balloons or something. We could not pop all of them. That's kind of obvious, I think. But if you notice, we have a ton of economy by level 4. Almost 400 economy. This is freaking sweet. But it's kind of, we're just doing good because he's not sending out any balloons. He still got a 3-0, so we cannot kill him with anything. If somebody has a 3-0, don't even bother trying to kill them. Just go for economy balloons. Just defend for a while. So again, on the next level, blacks can come, which my Dartling gun right now can actually not beat. I'm also going to get I'm just going to get the 0-1 upgrade for this guy, just to make him, I have the money for it. So now he's starting to rush me. So now I actually have to I really do have to watch myself now. I'm going to save up for the next upgrade, and then in fact, I will probably go a little itty-bitty bit more economy. So here we go, we got this upgrade, and like I was saying, you gotta be careful with that, because now look at this, he can easily overrun me with some of these grouped balloons. You know, especially green grouped balloons. So if he does start sending out some green grouped balloons, he can probably make me lose quite a few lives. So I'd like to build another Dartling gun really fast here, pop as many of these guys as possible, as soon as possible. And there we go, we popped most of those guys. Can I kill him with anything? No. Black balloons and stuff will not get through. I'm just going to keep aiming down this way, and that's another thing, we really cannot change where we're aiming now, which is kind of a problem for us. So now we're on level 7 here. He's just going to keep sending these out, and if he keeps trying this, I'm going to end up wasting his money, actually. It's kind of surprising that he will end up wasting his money, and in fact, we can get another upgrade, right? Oops, I got the wrong upgrade. So that was a total noob cake move right there, but it's actually not too bad, because in fact, I had enough money for the next upgrade, and as well, he stopped sending out balloons, and it will protect us from leads when it comes down to it. It's level 457 in-game economy, so I in fact probably have almost as much economy as this guy. But he's going boomerangs, and boomerangs are the smart way to go. Of course, boomerangs are definitely better than dartling guns. In my opinion, somebody asked me the question, do I think dartling guns are the new best tower in the game? Absolutely not. Top 5, probably. They're definitely a good all-around tower, and they're good in combination with certain towers. But as a lone tower, F no, they are not one of the best towers. And as a tower in general, yeah, you can use them pretty darn effectively. We cannot do anything versus this guy. I'm just going to save up for my laser cannon. So let's get our laser cannon pretty soon. In fact, I'm going to upgrade this guy up to laser cannon if I need to. And if he does send out a giant rush versus me, 2 dartling guns are not enough to actually do that. So I'm going to sell this guy, which is worth over $2,000, and I can buy a laser cannon right away. And now, like I was saying, guys, my throat is actually acting up quite a bit because I'm getting sick. So I'm going to have to probably end the video pretty darn soon here. He does not have very good camo detection, so let's actually just camo rush him. So we're gonna camo pink him. Camo pink time. So that's going to be the game, I believe. All he has for camo detection is a sniper, which is bad news for him. Not a good idea. We just owned him kind of easily, actually. We spent $5,000. That's why one thing you don't want to do is upgrade your tower right away. Wait until they rush you, or you can just rush them and find a weakness. So again, what did we do? We didn't have that great of a defense, but we had an awesome offense. So our awesome offense won us another game. Have a good offense. Look at level 12. What can you beat him with? Look at level 13. What can you beat him with? I just won 3 games by doing basically the exact same thing, looking at their defense and seeing what was wrong with it. So that's one thing a lot of people mess up. They don't look at their enemy's defense enough. They just look at their side of their map, and they're like, holy crap, I have a bad defense. And they spend all their money on their defense, and then they have no attack. So anyways, what are we going to do here? Let's get a couple of random towers, and then also dartling guns. Got dartling guns. I know we haven't really shown any really high-powered dartling guns. I might do that in another video, just to show you guys. This is another one of those levels that's just hard to use dartling guns. It's a toughie. There's no really way to magically make them work. Just put them in the corner down here, and you can actually use them in kind of 2 different ways. You can aim this way, or you can aim up here and shoot down like a straight line. So this is actually not too bad. This is actually not too bad of a dartling gun spot. Once you start getting 2 or 3 maybe dartling guns, that's going to be a little bit tougher. So this guy's going ninja. So the first thing we're going to do is, what are we going to do? Rush him with a ton of red balloons. Why? Because ninjas do not have a lot of popping power. This guy's actually trying to rush us a little bit with some spaced blues, but I will pop most of these, I think. And then I can actually get my next dartling gun upgrade right here, and we will pop through most of these blue balloons. And in fact, I'm not as worried as him. He's probably gonna stop sending out balloons, trying to get more defense on his side, because he actually has a kind of weak defense right now. So if you notice, we popped through most of those balloons compared to him, at least. He's down to almost 100 lives. I'm still at 140. Actually, he has a little bit more than 100 right now, but I have a lot more than him anyways. So, what's next? Well, I'm going to have to stop going a little bit of economy pretty darn soon here. If he does start sending out grouped blues on level 4, I could be not screwed, but I'm going to lose quite a few lives, so I have to be very careful with that. In fact, just because I think he's actually playing Duke Cakealicious, I'm going to not stop with my economy, and I'm going to start sending out grouped blues as well. Because, you know, I'd rather have him be spending money on his defense instead of spending money on sending balloons at me. It's going to help out later game as well. So now that he has a solid defense, what are we going to have to do? Well, we're just going to have to be careful of his grouped blues. If he does start sending out grouped blues, we're going to have to upgrade our dartling gun quite a bit, and very fast with that. He's very inaccurate though, but look at that. Even though with all that inaccuracy, it's not too bad. So actually, we can pop through most of these pinks. We have a good dart. I think this is actually a pretty darn good dartling spot. I kind of second guess myself and kind of change my mind about there's no good dartling gun spots on this map. This is a pretty darn good spot. 'Cause look, you can like almost never miss with this dartling gun. You just go through all these balloons. It's actually kind of good that it's actually zigzags. And I'm still sending out more economy balloons, but we're gonna stop very, very soon. We're not getting overrun here, but we are losing a couple lives, which is no big deal whatsoever. And in fact, we're going to get 500 and then start saving up. So we got 500, and now we're going to start saving up our monies. Couple balloons got by. No big dealio. And now we have a guess what we got? We got a 2-1 Darling Gun, which is going to help us out quite a bit. Versus greens, though, not enough. I don't think it's enough, so we're going to actually have to probably build another Darling Gun. If these people were smarter, I think people don't know how to deal with Darling Guns yet. I think that's the main problem. People just think that Darling Guns are just like, you can't stop a Darling Gun, let's just keep sending out random Bloons versus them. And that's the wrong thing to do. You can stop Darling Guns. And again, look at this guy's defense. What is he going to do? He's probably not going to have a full camo detection. He's probably going to have a ninja camo detection. And ninja. Did I say ninja? Ninja camo detection. Not a ninja. So, basically we're probably just going to wait until level 12 and then own him. Seriously, that's what we're going to do. And I'm probably not even going to get a laser cannon, but I'm going to have enough money for the laser cannon if we need it. As well, we can always just sell our Dartling Gun and get another laser cannon. You guys know the drill by now. Same basic strategy, same basic thing. Go for the attack, don't go for the defend. You could defend pretty darn well with just one laser cannon. Like, what's somebody going to rush you with when you just have a laser cannon? Not much at all. In fact, you can probably beat most ceramics, most regrow balloons, even regrow, like, giant regrow rainbow rush. You can actually pretty much stop with a laser cannon. Yeah, I know, it sounds kind of weird, but it's totally true. So we just got to beat him on the rush. That's all we got to do. If he starts rushing me with leads, I'm going to get that upgrade really fast. So just keep that in mind. Just be ready to upgrade stuff if you're going mostly Darling Guns. That's kind of the key. And don't like think like you're unbeatable as soon as you get a solid Darling Gun. That's completely untrue. So let's get things all set up. We're going to start getting our regrow, and I really wish they had a regrow and a camo thingamabob hotkey, but they don't. So now we just won the game. So game, set, and match. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, we won the game. And this guy's trying to rush me as well, and it just sadly will not work. So we are victorious. You know, I would have had to done some fast selling and some fast upgrading to get a laser cannon, but I think I would have done it if he did rush me. But let's play another one. I'm just winning these games left and right, and I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or if people are getting more noobish or what, but we're winning some pretty solid games here when I really don't think I should be able to win. Darling Guns, what's the verdict? Alone? No. In with other towers? Yes. If you have 4 tower slots, you should be probably picking the Darling Gun. So this guy is either a complete noob, or he just made a new account. There's quite a few people that just make new accounts. You'd be surprised, and you think they're a total noob, and you just go random or something, and then they end up beating you pretty bad because you have crappy towers. We're gonna do the same thing. I can tell you right off the get-go if he's a noob or not by if he sends out red balloons. If he sends out red balloons, he's a smarty pants, and he has another account. If he does not send out red balloons, that means he does not know how to play, and he's probably a complete nutcase. Probably. More likely than not. So finally, we're actually going to put our tower on the right side to start off with. And by the right side, I mean the correct side, not actually right. And he built a cannon. Okay, so he's got a cannon in a solid spot, and he got an upgrade for the cannon as well. Alright, so maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And red balloon time. So red balloons, massive amounts of red balloons. And it looks like he probably doesn't know how to play. So I think we've just decided that. If you notice the pop count, actually, I didn't even notice that battles had a pop count. That's kind of interesting. So just mass lots and lots of red balloons. We're not going to do any damage to them. We're doing it for economy, guys. And that's one thing, like I always say, don't overexert yourself with economy. Make sure you can defend and get enough economy. Otherwise, defense is more important than economy, but that also means you're hurting yourself for mid to late game. This guy's lagging a little bit as well. Hopefully he doesn't lag out. And I do kind of hope he lags out, because then we can find somebody a little bit better. So Kyle Newman. He put his real name, I think, which is probably not the best thing to do. I don't know. Alright. Well, let's go one more here. It's going to be the last game, whether it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 50 minutes, whatever. It's going to be the last game. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourself. I know I'm enjoying myself here. We're back up to 1,443 medals, or 1,743 medals, excuse me. So this guy has 22,000 battle score. So in fact, should we just go lone Dartling Guns? I guess, why not? We're probably going to lose, but that's okay. We can end the game with an epic loss. Hopefully. And yeah, this guy's got the Robo-Monkey thingamabob too. So anyways, let's get started here with our Dartling Gun. Am I on the left side or the right side? I always make that mistake. Maybe it's my internet. I don't think so. My internet's been doing very, very well lately. I've kind of hoped to fix it. So I think I fixed it. Bloon Slayer 43. Wonder what the 43 means. Hello. So, we're gonna start off with a Dartling Gun, basically the exact same spot down here. Start off with one Dartling Gun, pop balloons as much as possible, and then of course the first thing we're gonna do is just start sending out lots and lots of balloons at our enemy, and this guy's probably gonna do the exact same thing versus us, which is definitely gonna hinder our economy a bunch. Quite a bit. That's really all I can say. So, he's not sending out lots and lots of red balloons. Holy crap, if he does not send any red balloons, we definitely have a chance. But, I don't know, he's probably just waiting, yeah, he's probably just getting a 0-3 first, and then he's going to start sending out mass amounts of balloons versus me. At least that's what I'm assuming. A lot of people have been doing that lately, which I don't really completely understand it. Just getting a 0-3 first or a 2-3 first and then getting economy, but I think you're hurting yourself in that process. You should be getting as much economy as possible as soon as possible, in my opinion. See, I might be going with some farms. So anyways, let's just get this upgrade just because we can. The 0-1 upgrade, again, 3 times as powerful with our darts. I just picked random towers that I can't use pretty much at all. I mean, wizards, maybe, I don't know. I guess it's possible, but I choose not to use them most of the time. Anyways, we do have to be careful of the blue balloon rush that he could possibly send at us, but also I'm just going to... Okay, he is sending out a giant blue balloon rush. That means we do have to save up and get a quickie upgrade for us. We're going to have to get to the 2-0 upgrade. We're going to have to hold out and try and pop as many balloons as possible. In the meantime, we cannot pop them all with just this Dartling Gun, but once we get this one, we can actually pop most, if not all of the balloons, I hope. Yeah, well, we're still having problems with these balloons. So I'm going to have to get another Dartling Gun, actually. And I'm going to have to build this guy really nice and fast and get a 0-1 upgrade as well. So he knows my weakness now. He does, in fact, know my weakness. So let's get this upgrade really fast. Bam, shazam, and we're going to keep this guy. There we go. Bam, there we go. We're going to get a little bit more economy here because it's definitely important to get some more economy. We're going to get at least up to 400, I think. 400 is a solid number. And then I think we can actually even defend versus green balloons with just these 2 Dartling Guns for now. So in fact, I might even go up to 450 depending on the time. As far as his defense goes, of course we cannot do anything versus him. As soon as you see 1, 2, 3 2-3 boomerang in a reasonable spot, you're pretty much just screwed. You just can't do any more damage to him. And he definitely hindered my economy, by the way. Yeah, he definitely hindered it quite a bit. I only have 400 when normally I have like 450, maybe even 500 by now. So I'm just going to send out, I'm going to get 450. That's a solid number to get, 450. That's a good number. Actually, we'll do one more. One more, and now this guy's getting his defense all set up for me. One more. Actually, I did it already. Okay, so now we're just going to chill with this for now. I'm going to get, well, I'll just chill with this, see what he sends at me. If he sends something at me, I'm going to have to get some upgrades. But I don't think he's going to send anything versus me. If he was smart, he'd send out regrow yellows or something. But he'd have to send out a giant rush. But then again, he doesn't understand that I'm only going with Dartling Guns. He could think that I could just build a really fast 3-0 cannon or something, which would be a reasonable thing to think. You know, you don't understand I'm only going with Dartling Guns. So I've noticed that a lot of people actually don't talk. I do know how to talk. Yes, hello, sup. Good luck. Ooh. So now I'm just making, I don't know if he just like thinks that's like, holy crap, I'm going to rush him on the next round or something like that. But it's totally possible. Or maybe he just, I don't know, maybe he thinks I'm a meanie pants. More boomerangs. So definitely a smart thing to do is to go boomerangs. I cannot rush him with anything right now. He has full camo detection, which is the smart thing to do, of course. As well as boomerangs. So that's full camo detection, full popping power. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to have to get some... In fact, since he's doing that, let's just get a little bit more economy. Let's get up to... Let's just get, Okay, so now he's rushing me. I need to get some upgrades. It's kind of a bad idea, actually. He might be able to overwhelm me. I don't think so, though. He's doing some damage. Holy crapola. He's doing some damage, but we were actually able to defend that. Okay, now he's sending out these greens, so I'm getting the laser cannon pretty darn soon here. Just gonna save up straight for a laser cannon, but we did get some solid economy there. We have up to 546. As soon as we get that laser cannon, he's not gonna rush me. Why is he saying sorry? So, anyways, I hate people like this. He probably thinks I'm a total noob cake or something, I don't know. So anyways, yeah, we have a laser cannon now, so we'll be pretty darn good for defense for a while. And in fact, I'm just going to start getting some more economy. So let's get a little bit more economy going. I really don't think anything can beat me right now. Laser cannons are solid. Camo detection and everything. So this guy's camo detection is decent. He put his mortar in kind of a little bit on the wrong spot. I would point with my mouse, but sadly I cannot point with my mouse because my laser cannon would shoot the wrong way. Anyways, we're already up to 750 in-game economy. I really don't think he can actually beat me with this, with any sort of rush right now. Even on level 15, I don't think he can beat me. I think we are set until level 18, and that means I'm going to get a little bit more economy going. I'm going to get up to almost 1,000. I'm going to get some solid Dartling gun upgrades. Probably I'm going to get a 2-3 Dartling gun. So now I'm going to get 1-3-0 and a 2-3 as well. So now, I'm just going to let him send out all these lead balloons. It's not going to actually kill me. So now he sent out a bunch of pinks as well, and that will not do anything to me. It's kind of just an easy laser cannon destruction type of thing. Maybe he's going for economy, I don't know. But as well, we can send out a couple of regrow ceramics and just see what we can do. So, let's try out a couple of regrow ceramics. I really don't think he's going to do anything, but maybe he'll lag through it or something. Totally possible. 1, 2, and 3. And now we're just going to save up for some solid Dartling gun upgrades. So it's possible for us to beat him with these, but I don't know. No, it looks like those 3-0 boomerangs were just a little bit too good. Definitely just a little bit too good. So let's save up for our stronger Dartling guns, and in fact, I'm actually going to get a couple different ones. So now what you're going to do is we're kind of planning for, guess what we're going to plan for? Moabs. So we're going to need some stronger Dartling guns, and in fact, the best way to kill Moabs is with 2-1 Dartling guns. Mass the crap out of 2-1 Dartling guns, and that is good Moab popping power. And this guy has solid Moab popping power as well. So we cannot beat him with Moabs again. It is totally possible for us to beat him with regrow ceramic, a giant regrow ceramic rush. Yeah. Let's do that. Giant regrow ceramic rush. I think we got it. But that means it's going for a last-ditch effort thing. If we don't beat him with this, we lose. Okay, just understand that. If we don't beat him with this, we lose. Because I'm going to sell my laser cannon, and I'm going to go for a giant rush. Giant rush with a laser cannon. Regrow ceramics like this. You guys ready for it? I'm ready for it. I really don't think he can take them all out. Unless he gets a 4-2 cannon, he will lose. So we got a Moab assassin. I think he's assuming that I'm gonna send out Moabs at him. Why won't this change? Change! Come on! Now it's letting him build more stuff. So hopefully we can overwhelm him with this nonsense. I don't know if we can or not. Oh, looks like we lost the game, I think. Alright, so we totally lost the game. Oh, we won! I won! Holy crap. So, I guess we made him lag out. I'm thinking that's what happened. Realistically, I don't think I won. But we made him lag out, so I guess... I don't really like fake wins, but I'll take them, because they happen to me as well. Sometimes when I have a crap-tastic computer. Because sometimes when I have a crap-tastic computer compared to somebody else. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, you know, I feel like I did really good with Dartling guns when I probably shouldn't have done that well. But anyways, have a great day.